welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. We're currently attacking the Venice in an excommunication war, in an embargo war, and we're being attacked by the Byzantine Empire, who is attempting to conquer the Kingdom of the Papal States. The Byzantine Empire alone has 28,000 troops to our 22,000. That is terrifying. Also uncrowned and excommunicated, meaning our vassals could revolt at any point during this war. We effectively want to bring the Catholic Church down because this guy is paranoid and believes they're going to destroy him. He also believes the Norse are going to destroy him. The only people he is not interested in at all are the Sunni, the Shia, the Muslim nations. He does not think they are a threat to him. His paranoia is also coming in terms of the Satanist society. Roll clips. A grand summoning? Whoa, what? Dark magic has already warped it. Blimey. Okay, that corrupted us with stress. We should absolutely lay low. As you can see, it's gone pretty hard pretty quickly. Okay, who have we got commanding? The Lion, the King of Wales. Previous Marshal absolutely despises us. If he could die, sacrifice himself nobly in this war, that would be really helpful. And we're seeing more and more people. We've got that event a lot of times. People being the church successfully hunting down these people in Lucifer's own. I think he's going to be spooked off. There's too much has gone wrong. They're going to knock out our vassal armies, our ally armies there. Right, they're not going to knock out those. Oh, and Fear has loosened his grip on him. I think that's a sign. Yeah, he wants to move in. His expert strategist was very much an armchair general. 11,000 troops rock up. He's leading the centre. That's too many troops there. We need to march up and around instead. These are Ragusa, that's why they're not fighting. They're just in our embargo war, not our war with Byzantine Empire. And Italy is actually helping out with our war. They're being a good vassal. We went over here because that army was too strong for us, so we weren't able to help them out and win that battle. Except, right, you have 6,000 troops. Would you like an alliance against the Byzantines? You would! That's amazing. Yes, you have political concerns. Let's get those 6,000 into that battle. Oh god, we lost that? What? Ragusa is marked as our allies, so I was thinking, okay, we don't need to worry about them, we're just fighting Salerno. Of course, Ragusa isn't our ally. We're actually at war with Ragusa. And they're our ally. Because in the Venice war, they're our ally, but in the Byzantine war, they're our enemy. Normally, you can't declare war on someone that you're an ally in another war with, but because they're a vassal, they've been dragged into the Byzantine Empire's war, and therefore our army has been absolutely crushed and scattered. And we've lost 5,000 troops. Right, so Ragusa has betrayed us. Okay, Venice has surrendered. Wow, we get almost nothing. They're going to attack us. They're attacking us with less troops. We have some good commanders here. They absolutely minced us. Wow, 4,000 of those were our elite retinue as well. We've lost. We have lost the war. Minus 9%. Byzantine Empire just rolled in and showed us who's really the king of Europe. And they've got troops in our capital as well, sieging down Winchester. Well, not our capital. In fact, that's just some random vassal land, but yeah. Surrender. Oh, don't lose a bunch of prestige and stuff for that. They just get it. Wow. So we just took those lands from the Pope, and then, which this guy wouldn't have been able to do, and then he just rolled it because then it would have been a war with all the Catholics. Okay. Catholicism is actually out to get us. Orthodox won't help us. they've shown they can absolutely crush us totally at will and take everything we've got. Everyone north and east of us is evil, basically. So our only allies are the Sunni. This guy has won 7 duels by backstabbing people with poison. 6 before we started playing as him. The 7th, when we started playing as him, he just made someone his rival in order to do that to them. Assassin Society. We also now have dangerous factions. They were 40%. They're now 92% of our strength because we've just lost all of our armies. Especially our retinue. The Lion, you absolutely despise us. Can we take you out? No, you're not the leader of a plot. Can we take any of you out individually? Yes. We could take out 1,000 troops from Luxembourg. Actually, we're taking her out of 2 factions now. That's significant. Okay. Italy's trying to take out all of Germany. It's our grandson, yeah? Ooh, blimey. Germany would actually like a non-aggression pact with us. Unfortunately, we don't have any near enough relatives. We need to have more children. Unfortunately, all of these women are going to hate him because his face was contorted to an this is an accurate photo. Because his face was contorted to an unrecognizable twisting by satanic corruption. We're also going to change him to an intrigue focus though, because that's what he's going for now. So let's go for seduction instead. Sort by opinion. The woman that hates him the least is this person. Minus 90, that's literally, in the world, that's the best he can do. Middlesex, we're greedy. We're not going to spend our money on peasantry. But we can invest some in our hometown. Good and Dag, that's like a spite club. Basically 30 dudes from our hometown that will be good loyal levies. Okay, so we need it to be someone in our realm, really. Okay, now we're down to minus 27 opinion. They're a zealot. They're a done. Okay, let's go for... Is there anyone that's lustful? Maybe they'll be like an easier target. Minus 32 opinion we've already delved down to. Blimey, okay. Okay, he's having trouble with them as well. Okay, let's go. Who's in our court? Only lustful woman in this court absolutely despises us. The wife of one of our previous kings. Joel, you can just... Actually, we're going to ask you to leave. You're going to go to the King of Ireland. Very sensible. Okay. There is one lustful woman in the who is willing to join our court. They are zealous, but let's get them in here. Okay. Minus 68 opinion. No. What? That worked? Attracted? Wow. Scars keeled over. That'll give us a scar is a little bit of attraction opinion, I believe, as well. Oh, not yet. Ah. Water pale on a rustic nail. Okay. We might invest at this point. No, he wouldn't. He's greedy. He doesn't need to. And that has cancelled out the plus 25 for attracted. Yeah. Ooh. We've not joined this society yet, but hang on. We've just had a feast, and this sheik over here, we've had a Shia Muslim over in our castle, entertaining them. Giving alms and fasting must surely bring mortals close to the divine. Well, we want this. This is a diplomatic mission to get allies against the Byzantine Empire. So we're not going to say like the Muslim infidels, never. We're going to just say something. They're no noble factions indeed. This guy's terrible. So he just says, yeah, that's good. He just nods along. He doesn't ask to do it, like we say. She started rumours about me. Okay, I'm crowned times 5, vassal opinion minus 10. We can't get crowned. If we can... okay, this is the play. Okay, this is what I'm going for. Let me explain this. Let's convert to Sunni, because the Catholic Church is out to get us, and we need allies to get against them. The Satanists, that's too dangerous. But if we convert to Sunni, then we'll have lots of Muslim allies, and then they'll be the most powerful religion in Europe. Catholic moral authority is really low, and most of their land is us. So we'll basically flip on the Catholics. Then the Sunni won't team up with the Germanic against us when we attack them. Well, they will at the moment, even the Catholics. No, they won't at the moment. Our threat's gone low enough, because we lost that big war with the Orthodox. We can ally with the Sunni in order to take out the Germanics, and save ourselves from the scheming of the Catholic Church, who wields authority over us. They're stopping us getting crowned. If we convert to Sunni, we solve the crown problem. And we pass laws where we can remove religious infidels, because our previous guy was zealously Catholic. We can use that for the opposite reason and remove all these Catholics. This is brilliant. We're going for that. Oh, wow. This guy disagrees with everything this guy is saying, but he's again going to nod along. Yes, we're willing to kill for your god in order to protect this religion from the Catholics and the Norse. Because, hey, you guys are thinking the Catholics are the problem and you should team up with the Norse against me. We think that the Norse are really the problem. They're the real... Openly convert to Shia Islam. Bam. You can see the game lagged there as it converted this map over. Wow. We're going to paint the world green. Emperor Osman, Protector of Britannia. Dutch Shia. Well, it's the Shia that converted us. The Shia... Yeah, this area is famous for being invaded up from Anatolia here. And they're all Shia defending against the Orthodox, so that's good. I have never played a Muslim character before. I don't know any of the mechanics. Can revoke titles from Duchy tier vassals without objection from other vassals. Whoa, that's amazing! You can automatically revoke tribal governments from other religious without objection from vassals. Oh, that's good. I mean, even if we didn't have that title revocation for heathens, then we can revoke. We can revoke all of the Germanic lands as well when we take those, because those are all tribal as well. Okay, so this is big. You are threatening. Oh, it's changed colour as well. That's cool. Oh, it's all changed. Ooh. Oh yeah. This is all different. And we've got decadence now as well. All adult Muslims men below the rank of count. Below the rank of count? I think above. Especially those with low character. The amount of decadence these men incur on their dynasty depends on their own social status as well as the total amount of holdings controlled by the dynasty. Decadence affects the tax income from the domain and the moral damage that domestic levies take into battle. Ways to halt or decrease decadence includes granting landed titles to dynasty members. Well, that's okay, so we have to do that now. Successfully convince decadent dynasty members to abandon their sinful ways. Okay. Imprisoning, banishing, or killing decadent dynasty members. Oh, okay, so dynastic decadence. This is all about us taking responsibility for our dynasty. Up to 4 wives? Oh, that's big. That's very big. The Princess of Navarra. That's a cousin. I'm an idiot. That's a cousin. This guy's not very good at diplomacy. He doesn't really understand alliances. That's a mistake he'd make. He's got no education in it, just intrigue. He's not actually, yeah, he's not got no diplomatic education. So he just messed it up. He married their cousin instead, and he doesn't have an alliance with them now. Amazing. We need to marry people that have actually wanted to have an issue. Yeah, and we've triggered the Crusades. We've been waiting for the Crusades to trick off, thinking, yeah, maybe the Crusades will happen soon. Yeah, this convinced them that the Crusades were necessary. Okay. Factions. Interestingly, that hugely reduced the factions against us. So actually, switching to a different religion gave plus 25. Infidel minus 18, unless they're zealous. So actually, they prefer us as a Shia ruler than as a Catholic ruler, because if we're not a Catholic ruler, there's no expectation that we'd be correlated, and excommunication doesn't apply. So that actually made our vassals like us more and has fixed the faction problem. That is ridiculous. Anyway, we need to take out this, we need to kill this guy. What does the defensive pact look like now? We led to someone nearly on the floor. Wow, that went quickly. This woman is enemy of our faith, end her. Okay, so the assassins are Shia. This is a Sunni ruler. He smears her blood across her cheeks. Wow. Wow. That was a lot. Like, that was more intense than the Sane Society. The Sane Society was just like, all be a bit sinful, and then wow, you get something corrupted by magic. These guys are just like, no, just kill people that are a threat to you. Like, this guy's cruel paranoid. This is okay. This is much more his speed. Okay, we need Shia wives. I think it's getting a bit confused about having this sudden change. Oh no, those buttons aren't supposed to be clicked at the same time. We have Yakta, the relative of a duke, so it's less controversial. And they're lustful. We'll go with that. Neutral opinion of us, actually. Wow, that's impressive. This has made his life so much better converting. And of course, she dislikes when she actually gets here and sees how incredibly incompetent we are at talking. We could get, a non-aggression pact with this guy. He would definitely help us against the Byzantine Empire, but that's only 3,000 troops. Is there anything we could get with this guy? No, this guy's Sunni. This guy's Shia. Okay, we have to deal with this guy. This is where we're indoctrinated into the Assassin Society in the first place. So we could go with the Princess of Syria. They are also craven. And they're kind versus cruel. They're not going to like us very much. Yeah. But, hey, it's politics. First off, it's going a particularly hard pregnancy. However, we've just been told that we need to kill people of this religion by a very scary man in a basement. And that it might not be ours. It might not be our child. Now, he could just be being paranoid. We cannot be the father of a baby, yes. We do need to hire someone to find out. We're not going to we're not going to let us spend money on that nonsense. We're greedy. Yeah, exactly. Gain the trait. She might gain the trait stressed, and she's angry with us. Yeah, well, tough. We discovered she was cheating on us already. This is high treason. The father of the unborn child is revealed. Adulteress. She's in hiding for her pregnancy. We have to wait. I mean, take her out of hiding. Yeah, she's in hiding with us. That's not going to stop us imprisoning her. In fact, we could just close the door. That's a bit silly to take her out. Always business to attend to. Spot a stranger dressed in simple garb. Well, they're in our gardens. They shouldn't be a stranger. I think we're going to go and investigate. Oh, we find out we do actually like talking to people. There's a low chance of that, so I'm going to take that as a character change. Okay. Once you have this child, we are executing you. You're a Catholic nun. Her God and Allah. When you excuse yourself to return home, they don't ask if you can offer room and board for a few days. Ooh. We could get a sympathy for Christian religions. 43 gold? Yeah, we'll not have an infidel under our roof. You're attacking Kent because they're excommunicated. Yeah, I'm not letting you get away with that, mate. You're doing silly You're enforcing Catholicism. You're enforcing the rule of the church in my kingdom. when I've just announced it. Clearly, you are a traitor. We do need to revoke your titles. I do want my armies to be reinforced first. Let's see if you break yourself a bit on those lands. It's a shameful crime. We should just kill them both straight away. We can't. Shahrazadar of Britannia is... Okay, so I was thinking, is he going to follow the laws because he needs to ingratiate himself to these new allies? No, because he won't be ingratiating himself to his new allies by doing that, because one of them is the sister of the Kilabid Sultanate. So actually, his only motivation here is ingratiating himself to his allies, so he's going to let it happen. Okay, so that nun we had a conversation with is no longer a nun. They're actually deaf. I think that was the nun. I think that was Eugenia. They've come to collect us. Not today. 80%. There's a 20% chance we actually beat their assassination attempt. Wow. This frail old craven man. He's got a little bit of duel experience. Good luck, mate. Wow. I mean, the Shia Gambit looked like it was working incredibly, actually. Made all of his vassals like him significantly more, actually. But then the real god himself. This campaign, there's been an argument throughout. Who's the real god? Is it is it actually Satan that holds the power? Turns out it was death. And when they decided our time was over, our time was over. Game over. Just like that.